So, I finally came up with a nickname for you. Please don't make it super embarrassing. I decided to call you Chia! What the hell? Why on earth would you call me that? That was my nickname freshman year when I had green hair.
You're sick.
Then you pick. It's just a nickname. Then what's wrong with the one that I gave you, Chia? Ew, you're already starting to call me that. Our favorite senior gave us that nickname. God, I know. Did you think I wasn't aware of that? No, it's not that. It's just, you're always telling me about what I need to do in life to become the best me. I need to change myself, I need to move on from my past, but actually, I've embraced this name and left my past behind me. And if you don't see, maybe you're just not ready. Oh, Dan, you've forgotten one very important thing. I represent your subconscious thoughts and mind. Your thoughts, your mind. You just admitted that you haven't moved on. I think it's time for a switcheroo!
Oh, what?
You heard what I said. It's time to fix what's wrong in that head of yours. What do you mean? I'm totally fine. Come on, Dan, you can't get away with lying to me. I am a part of you. But what do you mean by a switcheroo? Oh, you wanna know?
I think
That's clear.
Oh,
yeah, you wanna know what will happen right here with that? What are you getting at?
What did you do to us?
How does it feel to be a super conscience, Mr. I've moved on from the past? It's time we change things up a little. And it's time you got a bit of perspective, Daniel. You don't know what it's like to be suppressed in your psyche for years without any help. Helpless to fix what's been broken for years. I know that more than anyone. Nothing even compares to watching you drown in your ocean of emotion and negativity. Well, it's time that you see what I've always seen. You think you're above everything. You think you moved on from everything. But you and me, we're the same thing. And it's time that you learn. Now it's time I show you how to fix all this. Move on from this or you'll be in denial forever. Is that what you want now? I didn't think so. It's time to move on now. Time to show you how in the switcheroo.
How did you even do this to us?
It really wasn't that difficult at all, considering your mental state right now.
My mental state? What does this have to do with any of this? You're the one who's switcherooing.
You wonder why everything is so. And yet the one thing that you should have known has taken hold of you in full. Which is why I had to pull you from your pedestal. And until I'm done, well, you had fun being in my shadow. You think you're above everything. You think you moved on from everything. But you and me were the same thing. And it's time that you learn. Now it's time I showed you how to fix all this. Move on from this or you'll be in denial forever. Is that what you want now? I didn't think so. It's time to move on now. Time to show you how in the switcheroo. Hey, yeah. In the switcheroo. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is it. It's come down to this. And you can't reverse what's been done in the switcheroo. Whoa, yeah. In the switcheroo. When someone gets in a rough state and negative emotions consume a mindscape, our jobs as a Caesar guide you through those times so when life later on you can thrive. I have a question. What is it, Dan? Why do you keep saying SCs as a plural? It doesn't matter. You won't understand it until issue 45 anyway. Issue 45. SSCs, it's our job to show that your negative thoughts are smaller than you know, and that in turn explains our size, because those thoughts should only take up a bit of your mind. I have another question. What is it, Dan? What about my situation? How come you could pull this switcheroo? Aren't I supposed to be in control? I'm getting to that, Dan. Now, how can I put this in a way that will be easy on your mind? So imagine there's water in a bowl and a sponge that represents your mind as a whole, and you put the sponge inside the bowl while the water is your negative thoughts and the bowl is... What? Shut up, Dan! You think you're above everything. You think you moved on from everything. But you've forgotten one small thing. I'm only here 'cause you need me now. If you were really okay, then how do you explain that? You can't deny the fact that everything is not okay, and say that you've done more than you really have. How can you be okay when denying the way that everything has played out thus far? You wonder why I did this. Is it really that bizarre? You think you're above everything. You think you moved on from everything. But I have changed one little thing, and soon there'll be no more sorrow, 'cause I'm in control now. Why are you so fixated on the past? I've moved on from that. I don't look back. What makes you think that I haven't? Look at your dresser, Dan. My dresser? What does this have to do with any of this? You know full well what this has to do with this. Take a good look at it. What does everything on that dresser have in common? Those were gifts. Why would I throw them away? So much for having let go of the past. You know what you are, you're pathetic. Clinging to the past, but you don't seem to get it. You think that just because of the passage of time, things happen in the past have been left behind. You think that everything's behind you, and yet you're still holding on to this with no regret. You know what I regret? I regret not taking action sooner. But fine, go ahead and see me as the ruiner. All I'm doing is opening your eyes to your self-inflicted facade of lies. All these gifts you kept longing for, a chance convincing yourself of a false circumstance. Everything that you see on this shelf is a reminder that you can't move forward yourself. Do you know what you are in this lifespan? I'll tell you what you are, Dan. You're in denial, in denial. You can't deny the fact that right now you're in denial. When you deny all I'm trying to tell you, there's no denial that you are in denial. You just listen to me, Chia. Don't call me that. What do you want to gain from all this? What do I want to gain? I'm trying to get you to move on, because you've been clinging to this false sense of hope and this longing for a second chance. You're being blinded from now, and you're being ridiculous. So what if I want to keep these things? I've still moved on from that time in my life. You and I both know that's a lie. So what that I look back occasionally. Even then it isn't often, but still they are my memories. It's always been nothing more than that. Yes, it's always been nothing more than looking back. Just looking back, that's all it's been and all it'll ever be. So what that I wanna hold on to these objects of my past. It might hurt to look back upon, but your memories last. Just because I want to hold on to this doesn't mean that I'm in denial of now. How can I deny what's now if I'm living now? You say I can't move on. Well, you're very wrong. Because I swear I have moved on, but you don't see it that way. must convict me for every small mistake I make. Nothing I do ever pleases you. It's always gotta be wrong in some way. This is exactly why I wrote this Switcharoo. There was no other way that I'd get through to you. All you think that I am is in denial of now. I don't see how I can convince you that you're in denial. What will get in denial? To stop the switch, you're in denial. When you denial, this, why did you even exist? There's no denial. There's no denial. I wish I were dead. You're in denial. You're just lying if you say you weren't. I can't do it anymore. When you denial, I'm trying to tell you. I swear I'm in denial. Stop saying it over and over. I'm in denial. I did what I had to do, Dan. Now you don't have to think about it ever again. I just saved you from the pain of having to look back. But now, are you going to accept what I just did so I can end this switcheroo? Or are you going to be immature about it? What if I want to look back? Excuse me? What if it isn't all bad to look back on the past? I know you think different, but what if you're wrong? Did you not hear everything I just told you? Just hear me out on this. I can't change what has happened. I can't erase the past and just go off being blissfully ignorant of then. You can't change what has happened, no matter how much you might want it. And even if I want it, time doesn't just fade away into nothingness. Am I hard-shelled for not wanting my memories to be nothingness? In denial of what my life has become from everything I've gone through. Everything we've gone through can't just be nothingness. Am I hard-shelled for that? Really? Is that all I am to you? I know you're my subconscious. My thoughts are what embody you. But even still, I should have the say of what turns to nothingness. Call me hard-shelled, but I know that my life can't be made of nothingness. And as much as it hurts to look back upon everything I've gone through, everything we've gone through shouldn't be nothingness. So I'm hard-shelled for that, call me hard-shelled for that, but still, you can do what you will, you can pull a switcheroo, you can try to silence my point of view, but I'll stand firm with what I believe, 'cause I won't just let these memories leave. And you might think that I'm all wrong in denial, unable to move along, but what you might see as a refusal to look past might help us both make the future last. Call me hard-shelled all you want, say I'm in denial, be reiterant, but hear me out, because the switcheroo has gone too far. If you could give me back my free will, let me take control of my life and I'll be better, I swear. Just give me the chance and you'll see. Maybe in the future when all this is behind us, it's good to have these treasures that remind us of what makes us who we are. They tell us how we've come so far from who we used to be. I might be a hard shell for holding on to my past, but the past can hold lessons, and those will really last longer than the moments themselves will be. Maybe those can truly last for an eternity. I know I might not be able to let go of the past entirely, but at least I know I'm a better person because of it. Wouldn't you agree, Chia? Sorry, I shouldn't call you that. Maybe we're not ready. No. It's okay, Dan. I'm sorry. Ah! What just happened? Was that all a dream? A letter? To Dan. I'm just your SC once more. I hope you take back control and start to make things better for the both of us. The switcheroo was an impulse that shouldn't have had the effect it did on you. Yet you still pulled through even with all I did to you. I'm sorry for making you out as nothing more than mistakes, but you got me to realize my own mistakes, and I'm proud of that. Thank you for opening my eyes, you should be proud of that. You'd be a way better SC than I could ever be, even though you are me. I guess you've become the better me. See you soon, Chia.